Today we built our entire deck around a card that is so unique because it gives all of our Blink decks going forward an entirely new look. That's right, today we're talking about a brand new Aftermath card that gives Blink an entirely new feel. It's called Nahiri's Resolve. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a new enchantment for 5 mana that gives all your creatures plus 1/0 and haste. And that haste part is really important because on your end step, you can choose to blink out as many creatures as you want from the battlefield, putting them to exile, and then they return to the battlefield on the upkeep. Now, that inherently has some pluses and minuses. When you exile all of your creatures on your end step, you are protecting your board from sweepers, which is great. But the downside is obviously if you're against a certain matchup like aggro or mid-range where they can beat you down while those creatures are off the field, you're gonna have a problem, which is why I had to do a lot of digging to fix that problem. And I decided that life gain is going to be a big factor in this deck. So we have things like the Golem and Titan of Industry. If you guys don't know, the Golem is a creature that when it enters the battlefield, you gain life to its power. So it's gonna come in as a 3 prototype creature. We blink it off the field, it comes back in as a 6 prototype creature. So we can gain 9 life in 1 turn with this thing. Not to mention, it's going to gain even more life because it's going to have a +1 from the Nahiri's Resolve. Also, Titan of Industry gains 5 life every time it enters the battlefield. So we're going to try to mitigate those problems with gaining life and trying to stay on top of that. We have a ton of really blinkable, really fun things. We can also blink artifacts, by the way. So Mightstone, Weakstone is really clutch. And then Eternal Wanderer is a secondary blink spell as well. And we can also blink the Portal, which is sweet. But the top end is Sanctuary Warden and Titan, because what's great about these cards is I can blink these cards, but they also leave behind tokens to still protect your face and smash the opponent and just keep growing and growing. So again, they come back in with haste though. They smash the opponent's face. We take them back off the field. We gain that life. It's a really, really fun card, and it's pretty tricky to build a Naya deck around that, but we did it, and I think this one is going to be really, really cool, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. But if you are new here, we do post videos on this channel typically 5 days a week. So if you enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out so much, and I'd greatly appreciate it. But definitely enjoy this one, guys. It was fun. We'll see you guys back here at the end. Peace out. All right, today we are playing Nahiri's Resolve Blink. It's a Naya deck that works around the Blink mechanic, built around Nahiri's Resolve, a new enchantment. This card is so good. It gives all of my creatures haste. It blinks them at the end of the end step, which can be pretty tricky, leaving yourself open for attacks from the opponent. But we have a lot of things that gain us life on ETB effects, so it should be really, really fun. All right, let's see what the opponent's working with here. Hopefully not too aggressive. Azorius colors could be one of 2 things. Soldiers, really aggressive, or it could be control. Typically not really anywhere in between most of the time. All right, we find a Titan of Industry. We've found a lot of really expensive spells, but the good news about the Port of the Phyrexia is I also found the Mightstone, Weakstone, so there's that. All right, so the opponent is running soldiers. Good to know. Well, we have a really good block with the Circuit Mender as of right now, but Brutal Cathar could change that pretty quickly here. That changes it too. Okay, well, here we go. Let the games begin. No plays from us. We let the opponent attack with their Siege Veteran, sure. And then we Mightstone, Weakstone the Veteran away the next turn, which also gives us a bit of a mana dump for the Portal. It's, you know, soonish. Not that soon. Soonish though. Yikes. Okay. That gives them a pretty good +1 somewhere else. Yeah, they go to the reinforcements. Sure. That means they can attack through with 2 creatures as opposed to just the 1. Not bad. The Veteran is not bad. All right. No blocks. I still think taking the Siege Veteran is the way to go on this next play. All right, take the Siege Veteran. And we may have to make a block here, unfortunately, going next turn. We don't know yet, but we might have to. The good news is I have the Eternal Wanderer. Bad news is I can't play it unless we find a white source. Well, actually, we have to, never mind. What am I saying? I have the second white source there. I don't know why I thought that was red. All right, we're good. We can actually -4 next turn. Sweep the entire field up. We took away their veterans, so there's not going to be any pesky soldiers left behind from that cleanup. That's a bummer. At least I draw a card off the deal. Titan of Industry is good. I will need that life gain eventually, so. All right. We definitely need this. Desperately. We gain the life off the Circuit Mender, and we have a good block against the Soldier, so. That actually works out really nice. I think we're good now, guys. I honestly think we're fine now. I think we win the game. Man, that was close, though. I will say that was very, very close. 3, 6, 7, 8. Trying to think of how much. Yeah, I need just one more land here for the Titan of Industry. And then I can also blink said Titan of Industry. Ugh. I guess this is fine, though. This is fine. Let's draw a card. Oh, we find a Nahiri's Resolve. That's super clutch. All right, we're going to blink this, and we're going to take out the Thalia. No attacks. Take out the Thalia. Got some great blocks now. Nothing's getting through as of right now. Ossification can take that away from the opponent. Or we can have some fun here. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I do think the Ossification has to be the play, though. Got to be smart here, because I could also play Nahiri's Resolve, which is great, so. There's the scoop. The opponent wants nothing left to do with this game. I don't blame them. That sweep from the Wanderer was pretty brutal. I'm glad we were able to find our way out of that, because it got pretty ugly early on. But just imagine, guys, Nahiri's Resolve coming in next turn. We start blinking these things. We start creating tokens every turn. It was going to get pretty ugly, so GG. All right, I'm happy with that last game. Didn't get any blinking effects going except for that one off the Might Stone, but I was really happy with that. I think that worked out pretty nicely. This, on the other hand, is a great start. Got the Companion, got the Resolve. Can't ask for much more than that. If we could top deck the Stomper with another green source, that would be the dream. That way we can ramp into Nahiri's Resolve a turn early and then start blinking. Things would get really crazy fast. Phoenix Chick, why? Why are we against mono red? Soldier's now mono red. Come on, we're better than this, guys. All right, we just need to get the Stomper now. We're good. The odds of that are pretty slim, though. All right, it's a good turn 3 at least. It's a good turn 3 with some upside of life gain. Could be seriously important here in this matchup. And it's a great blocker against that, so I'll take that all day. Another Ossification, super clutch. I mean, this is panning out to be pretty good for us here, I'm not gonna lie. I have no plans of blocking with this, so send it. I bet we're gonna get the trifecta. Watch, next turn's, next game's gonna be mono blue. All right, the opponent clearly has some sort of instant speed interactions here. You got to imagine the Circuit Mender's not going to survive this, but at least if I take out the Bloodthirsty Adversary, I'm a happy camper, so. Sure. I get to draw a card off the deal, so. W. Titan of Industry. Well, at least I get to take these guys out, right? And they're left with just one singular card in hand. So, feels bad. Well, why don't you cry about it? All right, we'll take it. I'm tired. All right, Bloodthirsty Adversary finds them another play with fire. Oh, they can't actually do it without 3. Okay. I mean, why not? Why the heck not? I'd really prefer a land, but we'll take what we can get, I guess. Mishra's Foundry can't attack yet, so at least it buys us another turn. Stay still, activate it for whatever reason. All right. Let's go. We finally find the land, which activates Nahiri's Resolve. That's what I'm talking about. Send it on through. Now we're drawing 2 cards a turn instead of just the 1. Oh, geez. We're going to activate the Mishra's Foundry. Okay, I guess I'll take it. I mean, trading for that is fine. It takes away any threats they may have, so whatever. That's a bummer, though. I'm not going to lie. I forgot that they had enough mana to reactivate that. the one activation, I thought we were done with it. Oh, what a bummer. All right, well, at least our creatures get another additional power, so sure. Dang, dude, we really needed that Spirited Companion. I don't know why I attacked there. That was really silly. All right, sure, we'll take it. All right, a little bit of a standoff here. A little standstill. Not anymore, though. Not anymore. Let's go. Now we're drawing 2 cards a turn. About to be a lot more because we got the Sanctuary Warden and Titan of Industry. So a lot of things we can do here. All right, let's go. This is going to be epic. Sanctuary Warden, shield counter, draw. Oh, man, let us do the thing. At least a little bit. Let us do it a little bit. We were going to attack immediately there and creating an even another token. These tokens, by the way, 3 ones. We're going to leave those behind and then just blink these 2 things again. And then after that, we get a Titan and it just keeps cascading from there. Yeah, man, they got me good with that Mishra's Foundry. I expected them to prioritize offense over defense, obviously being mono red, so I didn't expect them to, you know, want to protect their life total like that, but fair enough. We got a great start here. Going first, some life gain, some card draw on these blinks, not to mention a golem to follow it up. This would be really nice. This would be really nice, especially if we get like a Spirited Companion off the top here. Portal. Okay, Portal to Phyrexia is cool. It's my only copy, I think, in the entire deck, too, so that's nice to have that. All right, send down to Circuit Mender. We're against Mono Black potentially here, which is bad because if you really think about Mono Black, Invoke Despair blows up the Nahiri's Resolve, so this might be like the worst, honestly, the worst matchup for us. We'll see. If we can get a couple blinks out of it, we'll be all right. But we actually see Rakdos come down. Okay. It's not Mono Black. Doesn't mean they're not playing the Phyrexia, though. You know that they... Or, I'm sorry, Invoke Despair. Sorry. I saw my Phyrexian. Yeah, Invoke Despair is definitely still in their build, I would imagine. All right, Shieldred goes to the yard, meaning they have another one to play here. I have almost no doubts about that. I'm thinking the opponent might attack into us to play a 5-drop of some sort. Okay, so they're gonna Archfiend Dross, sure. We are gonna go with the Resolve, and then we're gonna just hope and pray the opponent doesn't find that Despair. All right, Dross is going to tick down. Hopefully we can actually just win by the Dross losing its counters, because we're gonna be gaining so much life over these next couple of turns if they don't have a kill spell. Hopefully their big kill spell, you know, is gonna be leaning towards those go for the throats. All right. All right, we can afford to take a card draw here. It's all good. Ooh, that's a good card. Okay. No attacks. And we don't really need any more card draws, so we might actually just want to leave back our Spirited Companion to chump block something for us, just to protect our life a little bit more. And then we're gaining 12 life a pop going forward, guys. So we should be able to outlive this Archfiend Dross for sure. Ah, that's a bummer. Okay, that's fine. We still get to trigger both of the golems coming back into the field. We actually experienced this problem earlier. We weren't sure if we were going to get back our blinks, but we definitely are. That's a lot of damage. Are we dead? Oh, we are dead. Well, hold on. We get back our life gain first, so we're not dead. Back to 14, just like that. And we have Titan of Industry. Could get some life gain off that and just look to try to close that way. Blow this enchantment up, gain some life. Or we could just sweep and probably close the game out that way. Yeah, let's just sweep. Let's just sweep.
Try to best me. If you kneel before the Emperor.
All right, that's a little unfortunate though, because the Dross was an easy way out of this, to where we were just gonna win the game straight up. But now we got to do this a little bit more of a difficult way. All right, fair enough. All right, we get another land, which is good. We're working our way towards that Portal to Phyrexia, and I think I want to go here. We're gonna gain 5. We're gonna create a 4/4. Blink it.
I'll handle
End the
this.
turn. Gain another 5. Create another 4/4. I'd say that's pretty good, guys. And not to mention, when we do get to the portal to Phyrexia, we're just gonna sweep the board and then blink it and sweep the board even further. So this game's pretty much wrapped up. Eternal Wander is just such a great secondary tool if we lose the resolve. That was a close game though. If we had not gotten back both golems, we would have lost for sure. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Oh, we get a stomper. That's fine. That's fine. Not quite a portal yet, but we're working our way there. We're getting there.
Patience.
Not wanting to attack and get double blocked for any reason, because we're about to really just, you know, win the game with the portal. So there's really no rush here. I know some people are probably like, why aren't you attacking there? But I mean, we've got them locked out of the game for the most part. But I don't want to trade with two graveyard trespassers. Not happening. Geez, my friend. Oh my goodness, man. Those golems definitely coming in clutch. I'm glad we added those to the build. I wasn't sure, but man, those were nice. They definitely got us out of that bind we were in. Okay, this hand is keepable because of the ossification early, but we're gonna need a little bit of help on the 3-drop, maybe 4-drop slots. That's not helpful at all. That is the farthest thing from helpful, actually. The opponent though on mono black. Okay, so they're a bit slower, so this is fine. Okay, not mono black. Experimental augury. Are they the mere poison? Yeah, they're probably poison. Okay. Well, we did get the turn 4. That's nice. And we did get a turn 3. That's also nice. No poison on us yet either, which I'm sure is going to change right about now. Okay, they counter. All right, we need lands now. Lands or bust. That's pretty much how this is going to go. We've gotten pretty lucky the opponent hasn't hit a poison counter yet to those proliferations. Wow. Okay, well, we're mana screwed, so this is probably not going to end well. Okay. We have an answer for that. Well, we actually can just... Well, the golem's probably going to get hit with the removal spell, and then they're going to poison us. I've got to really keep them off of getting that first poison counter. It feels like they're really struggling to find that very first poison counter, which is killing them. So I'm going to just go ahead and take this out of the equation so they can't even proliferate. Because if I would have played the golem there and they had, let's say, drown and Ichor, they would have just attacked through with the rat. So I think we're going to try to play this as strategically as possible here. Keep them off the poison counters as long as possible. Buying us a lot of time right now. Oh, brother. This is not good. Give me a land, please. Unbelievable. Well, I can't express to you guys enough how much we're being screwed right now on mana. And there's the poison counter they were looking for. Tough.
Nobody knows.
Tough. All right. Hope they don't run away with it. Now anything that they do that says proliferate gets them a step closer. All right, we needed that. Let's do this. Let's do this. I don't love it. I don't love it because the opponent is just going to probably drown and Ichor it. But I need to get a red source. That way the Nahiri's Resolve gets going. And then from there we can start drawing cards and looking to smash the opponent. So there's a proliferate card that I was talking about, which brings the Liliana up a notch as well, allowing them to -2 if they want to on the Stomper. Another Skull Dweller. Not the worst thing in the world. I just don't think we're not built for this kind of a deck, which we've got really lucky because, again, how long it's taken them to kind of set up and square up those poison counters. But typically, we want to be a really fast deck if you're going to beat poison counters. It's basically a race between how much damage you can give the opponent before they poison you out. So our deck is really about drawing the game super late. So it's going to be really tough for us to see any success off of this. All right, that's all we got. And it gets countered. Oh my goodness. All right, good game, man. Good game. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. If we didn't get land screwed early on like that, this would have been a whole different ball game. Interesting that they're running a secondary plan with the Seed Shark. That's pretty strange. All right, that is a land, but it's a tap land. What do you know? I'm gonna go ahead though and just play this out, and I am going to take out the Seed Shark, and hopefully their plan isn't to poison me that much. That'd be great. I mean, I've seen a lot of poison cards, so I doubt it, but hopefully they switch to another game plan of maybe just trying to kill us with these tokens. Mirex, okay. Okay, I've got good news and bad news. I've got plays here, but the plays I don't think are nearly good enough to make any sort of statement here. What do I do, guys? I just don't know. I think this has to be the play. I really don't like it. I really don't like it, but it's the only way to significantly minimize the poison counters we're taking. I've looked in a couple different ways there where I could play out these creatures to get me tokens to help block and stuff like that, but they just minus with the Liliana and I'm screwed. So I'm gonna have to just give up my Eternal Wanderer to an attack here. Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna swing the 2/2 into the Eternal Wanderer. Thought maybe we would get lucky and they just send the Might down to my face to poison me, which they did, but they also activate the 2/2, so super unfortunate. Okay, well, that's a good find. Hopefully this will find me an additional land and we can play the ossification. Let's go here. Make sure we leave a white source on tapped just in case we do get that land off the top that we need. The opponent has something for this. I don't love that. Oh my goodness. That's gonna do it. Well, there's one card in hand. Okay, it's not over yet. We got one more turn. Life gain, not my main concern right now.
Smarting me.
And I don't know how we can yeah, I don't know how we're gonna manage this. We block here. It just takes one poison counter and this game's over, you know what I mean? So there's really no way to stop this because we ossification this away. This Liliana being able to minus at any point is what's killing us here, because Titan of Industry comes down, right? We get an extra body. Oh, I can destroy an artifact though. Ooh, I didn't actually think that. Okay, that might actually save us. No, they have another might. Okay, Mirex goes off. Okay, they got us. They got us. Liliana minus, they win. There it is. They see it. Well, we tried to battle back, guys. That was tough. That was tough. Almost got there. Not quite. Not quite. Man, they're what was it, a counter spell? Yeah, what was it, bring the end? I think so. Yeah, it was the counter spell that countered our blinkable effects off the Nahiri's, you know, resolve. So good game, man. They gave us every opportunity in the world to get back into that. I cannot believe our deck just couldn't produce. It was a good 3-land hand we kept too, but just couldn't get there. Another good 3-land hand here. A lot of expensive spells though, so hopefully we don't fall into the same problem we did last game. Artifact or creature card. So they get a pretty good choice here. It's going to be the Titan or the Sanctuary, which I don't really care too much for. Those are more late game spells anyways. Got a red source. We didn't need that. Ooh, and we get a great 2-drop there off the Spirited Companion. Love that. Little cut down action from the opponent, it looks like. Or go for the throat. Either or. They choose not to take it. I wouldn't either, honestly. I think there's better options, to be honest. Okay. As much as I want to do the Stomper, well... They're just going to hit this with the cut down and then attack through, which I don't love that. You know what? Just go for it. Screw it. Force them to use the cut down, you know? It is what it is. No attacks. Force them to use the cut down to get the card draw off the Gix. It's just a, you know, a card for a card, sure. Don't really want to waste the ossification on a Gix Praetor when I can use it on a Shieldred, you know what I mean? I think that's a much better threat. Awesome. All right, they don't kill the Spirited Companion. They go for the threat on the Stomper. So that was what they were hanging on to. It wasn't actually cut down. Ooh, another Stomper. And we can ossification the Gix. I'll take that. I will take that. We might want to grab a red source here just in case they, like, I don't know, Field of Ruin or something like that. If they end up finding a Field of Ruin, well, then I can just grab the red source anyways. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. I always say things out loud and then immediately realize, oh no, you're incorrect, sir. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got enough to play the Sanctuary Warden. The opponent's on a Graveyard Trespasser. That's easy money. No worries. Now we're just looking for Nahiri's Resolve, and we're going to be good to go. This is insulated really nicely too, because if there are like 2-mana instant speed removal spells, it's got the shield counter. If it's Invoke Despair, we've got the 1/1 token we can sack. So Sanctuary Warden looking pretty good. Shieldred's Edict would be the worst removal spell. Come on, companion, hit me something good. Hit me something good. Okay. That should be good games. That should be good games. All right, we swing through with the Sanctuary Warden. Take the extra card. Get the extra token. Hit him for 6. And now it's just absolutely easy money from here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. They got me. All right. Not as easy money as I thought, but it's fine. We got a lot of life gained through the Golem, so we'll take that. I will probably just double block the Gix, to be honest, if they want to send an attack through here. There's no way they have an enchantment removal. Okay, good. Blast Zone, though, they're going to try to pump up to 5. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, unfortunately for you, I'm going to blow that Blast Zone up. No plays from the opponent there. Very interesting. Okay, let's go here. And Beseiju is 2. This is 3. That's perfect. Mana works out nicely there. Okay, so send everything. Yes. Yes, send everything. Perfect. We kill you. Send the Golem away. Unfortunately, because, you know, it'd be nice to have the Golems, but we're going to be drawing cards. That's all I really care about. And then we, well, let's actually let them commit more mana into the Blast Zone, and then we'll take it out. Let's be a little sneaky about this. They might just scoop here, though, to be honest. All right, Blast Zone. Perfect. They get 5 exactly. All Or 4, I guess. All right, see ya. You're not blowing up my Nahiri's Resolve. No way, no how. Draw that extra card. We're getting 2 this turn. Hopefully something helpful. I'd say that's pretty helpful. All right. See you later, my guy. See you later. Blowing up the Flesh Gorger there. Oh, yeah, we can blink it. That's so brutal. That's so messed up. All right, that last game was an absolute banger. Nice and easy, man. Mono Black's a pretty good matchup, I think, for us, to be honest. All right, nice. We get a nice little 2/3 drop here. Let's go. And we go first. I don't feel like it gets much better than that. All right. Hopefully ramping our way right into a Might Stone, Weak Stone very early, and then we can start blinking it for added value. Dimir. What kind of Dimir deck are we looking at here? Bankbuster so far. Let's go get a White Source. Yeah. Attack in for 1. Don't really know what the opponent's up to just yet, but I would imagine it's probably a little bit more control-ish. But we see a Graveyard Trespasser, which I didn't expect to see here. Crewing up the Bankbuster for 4. Makes sense. But they do leave me open for an attack. I guess I don't really care when it's just another Spirited Companion. Might Stone, Weak Stone. Seems fun. Does seem fun. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, take it out. Guess we'll drop. Well, why would we drop the Circuit Mender over the Spirited Companion? That seems like a mistake. All right. Attack in, and then now, hopefully, if we can just get one more land off the top here, we've got ourselves an Eternal Wanderer, and then we can blink. Okay, we get the land, but I'm not too... Well, it's tap land. It's not playable. But I'm not too excited to play it anyways into a board that's untapped the way it is. Let's see what happens when we try out the Stomper here. They allow it. Instant speed for 4. Are we looking at like a Memory Deluge? What are we looking at here? Could be a I don't know. It could be Mind Splice Apparatus. It's not a sweeper though, because the only sweeper I can think of here is Cruelty of Gix, right? So I can't imagine that's what we're looking at here. So let's try to get the Circuit Mender in. I am afraid of counter spells though, still. Even though they didn't counter any of this, which is strange. Siphon Inside, okay. Let's see what they take. Good news is I don't run a ton of removal. It's just ossification, and that's not going to help them here, so. I can't imagine they found anything super helpful. Our deck is very niche and needs a lot of different tools to line up. Okay, so they stole one of my lands. I can live with that. I think I've got this, guys. Liliana of the Veil, sure.
Happy to help, but
Oh, that was a huge plus. How did they know to plus that? That's so weird. Most people 10 out of 10 times would take it the other way. That's so good. That's so good. 8, 9, 10. I have 11 damage though. Not to mention this is going to pump my board even more. All right, let's try to close. Yeah, like why would you not minus there when you've got the whole board looking at lethal down your throat? But yeah, I don't understand. I didn't understand that plus, but I mean, it was a freaking killer plus and it almost cost me, but I just couldn't believe the read that they had there. It's wild. But hey, we rank up to Diamond Tier 1. Let's go. We're really close to Mythic. Almost there. All right, we might be able to just squeeze just this last one game in here and hopefully get a nice W, but if not, we've ranked up, so we're looking pretty good. I mean, the Stomper just looks so good, but I can't. Wow, this is brutal hands. Brutal hands. They don't want me to win this one, that's for sure. It's all good though. Like I said, this will be our last one. Win, lose, or draw here, and Hopefully we find something good off the top. We need some help. We need some big help. That is not the big help I was looking for, my friend. I was thinking more of a creature that has an ETB effect, something like that, aside from a Stomper, because if you give me a Stomper, I'm going to be really, really mad. That's helpful. I'll take it. That is a helpful card. Well, now I guess at this point we'll take the land, but we don't have any creatures for the Nahiri's Resolve to hit, which is a bummer. Hellish Norn. Okay. I mean, might as well. Might as well. It's a pretty scary creature, that's for sure. They have enchantment removal here? What's that about? 4 life, draw a card? Sure. It flips into what exactly though? Flying Vigilance Angel? Okay. Come on, game. One more land. Don't do this to me. I feel like if we lose again to some sort of mana problems, I'm just going to be really upset because I feel like everything kind of lined up really nicely with this deck today, and to lose... Oh, they do have removal. Wow. What a troll. What a troll. Holy. They're gonna blow up this other one too? Cool. Oh man, I cannot believe we just hit that land the way we did. That is sad. The only good news we have here is if we do find another land, I mean, we have the Eternal Wanderer, which does act for a really good sweeper, which could be very, very helpful, you know. Definitely helpful at this point. Okay. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna play the Golem here instead of Nahiri's Resolve, because I have a good blocker down low, which should stop a little bit of the damage getting through, and then Eternal Wanderer after that, and it'll have a blocker. You know what I mean? Like if I draw into another land next turn, having played Nahiri's Resolve and minus the Eternal Wanderer, then there won't be anything to protect it. This way, there'll be something in front until right now, and now there's nothing in front. Silly game. And we're down to 10. Just wasn't meant to be, guys. Mana problems for days, but hey, that's okay. An L here, it means nothing. We did just hit Diamond Tier 1, so it is what it is. Anyways, fun deck, man. Let's break this thing down. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it very much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck. It was very different from our normal blink decks that we see because we have an entirely new card that, you know, blinks in and out our creatures. Again, it was a tricky card for us to figure out. It took a while to get it into a place where we were actually winning games consistently. And I think that we found that missing puzzle piece of gaining that life, because there were just too many matchups where we were getting, you know, beat down to, you know, absolute smithereens while our creatures were exiting the battlefield. But this obviously inherently works really well against control because there's, you know, sweepers don't have really much of an effect here. And you guys got to see the Nahiri when it gets blown up, we can still get our creatures back, which is really cool. But anyways, that'll do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Huge shout out if you made it this far into the video. I do appreciate that a lot. And even more special shout out goes personally to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel, so huge shout out if you are a part of that. Thank you so much for your patronage. I appreciate it very, very much, and I can't tell you how much I really appreciate your support. And if you guys don't already know, it's the little join button down below, the link in the description if you want to check it out. But it's basically just a membership program on the channel. And yeah, just got to give my thanks. Huge shout out to you guys. And yeah, we'll see you guys back here tomorrow for another one. Hopefully it's not recorded yet, but should have some free time here on this Thursday to record it. We'll see. But I will let you guys know, if you don't already know, we have a Discord. I'll keep you up to date there. So join the Discord. Links in the description. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times.
like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.